Such a beautiful day. We're headed to, I'm gonna pick some zinnias, cut some zinnias today. Look at how beautiful it looks today. Woo! Love fall. Gotta love it. Usually when I get to the farm, I always like to take a little tour of everything just to make sure everything looks good. But look at all these beautiful, beautiful dahlias that they're in their season right now. It's like they won't stop growing. They're so pretty. Look at how beautiful they look. Definitely going to plant more next year, but I don't know. We have to probably book some weddings because I have a lot of flowers and I don't want to waste them, you know what I mean? So that's how the farm's looking right now. Then we're gonna probably head over to the gladiolas. Thank you, Jafia, for being my tour guide today. She's pregnant, so hopefully she'll deliver her baby soon. And so right over here we have the gladiolas. They've been doing fairly well considering we planted them a little bit later, and also the deer have been like eating them like heck. So probably will cut some of these. They look like they're ready. And then a bunch of zinnias over there, and I have another batch of zinnias on the other side. I went overboard maybe a month or two ago planting some zinnias, thinking I would have it ready for my other show, but it wasn't ready. But now it's ready for my other vintage show. So excuse me. So basically we'll definitely have stuff for our November vintage market show, so I'll give you the details. Hopefully I upload this before the actual show, but look at how pretty everything looks. I'm so proud of us. This is literally our first time planning these things, and you know, we've learned a lot, so we're ready for next year. We know what we got to do. Looking forward to it. So I think I'm gonna cut it off for now until I head over to the sunflowers, and then you guys can kind of see how the sunflowers are looking. They're like my last batch of sunflowers that I planted for the season. So, oh, hi bee. These are probably one of my favorites, but they're extremely like fragile because the head is so heavy, so it causes them to fall over at times. What is wrong with you? Like this one, it just fell over. So I usually just hook it into something so that it doesn't fall over, or I'll probably just cut it for the most part. So, all right. Wow, isn't it beautiful? Look at these beautifully strong zinnias. Amazing. I love the colors. Oh, it makes me so happy. And then here are some of our chrysanthemums that we planted a couple weeks back. And then I have some little, I think it's called aster, little flowers. But these they're gonna die during the winter and then grow back in the spring. So you want to make sure you plant them a little bit earlier so that woo, so they beat the frost. And here's my batch of sunflowers. See how crazy I went? I was like, I need sunflowers, but you know what? The good thing is that they're growing and just in time for the vintage show. And we've been wanting sunflowers, and sunflowers are just big sellers in general, so like this is perfect. And they're a little bit short because they haven't gotten much sun, and I think it's because I planted it right next to the shade. So maybe next time I won't plant it so close to the shade, but also it's been, you know, it's fall, so it's starting to like, you know, get a little bit how do you say it, colder, you know. So it's, sunflowers need sun. That's why they're called sunflowers. So they've gotten a little bit of sun and they're looking pretty all right, but you know what? I'm okay with them being shorter because we use them in bouquets and it's just easier. So it's easier to maintain, it's easier to cut. So it's all good for me. And look at this beautiful, I'm just obsessed with this freaking zinnia patch. Like, totally in love. I can't even like explain. Every time I see it, I get just so happy. Like, just so pretty. Hi, you guys, come here. We're missing one. Yep, everybody's here. Huh? Oh, you like it here, girl? Here's Dad making a bouquet. Look at all the options that he has. Beautiful flowers today. Look at, there's dahlias, zinnias, coxcomb. This is actually sugar cane, and this is gladiola. So if you look at the way he wraps it, it makes the bouquet look fuller, and it just looks a lot better. So when you're arranging your flowers, just make sure you kind of angle them when you put them in the vase.